what David was really trained and prepared for most of all. This is something we can ask for. God, help me be prepared by waiting on you. Help me be prepared to trust you. Help me be ready for my life battles by coming to you and saying, God, I want your glory to be seen. I want your hand to be known, that I might point people to you and not to my manipulative hands. And getting my hands in whatever circumstances I have to fix it or to resolve it. Yes, we have to be problem solvers. That's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The matters that you know you can't fix to begin with, and every effort you try, you just muddy the waters up more. Trust God in these areas. Ask God, thirdly, for protection by inviting his wisdom, power, and discernment before using your own solutions to resolve life issues. This is probably a carryover from the last point or application. Ask God for protection by inviting wisdom, power from him, and discernment from him. Realize what this is saying, our application. You're going to be in a protected place when you have a heart and a mind that is using spiritually led discernment and wisdom to identify before you speak and act. That's a protected place to be in. Waiting, letting God go first. And by waiting for his power to engage a circumstance or a relationship before you, with your own strength, want to exert power. This is a spot that's protected, and it's where we must be to engage life circumstances and trials. Lastly, ask God for contentment and whatever blessings he gives you, and whatever state those blessings come in. He knows your hopes and dreams better than you do, and he knows which ones are right for you. So when you ask God for that new whatever, and he gives you something else instead, thank him for it. He knows that's what you needed instead. When you ask God for a relationship to be restored, and it was, but not quite the way you thought, when you ask God for things that he seems not to answer on, thank him. He hasn't forgotten about us. He hasn't forgotten about you. He knows when is right. And he knows it might not be right here. He might resolve stuff in the larger scheme of things in eternity. I'm not going to cop out and just leave things that way. I want to be specific here. Contentment in whatever state we are, by trusting God, Paul said, is great gain. Let's ask God to help us gain by being content in whatever he is showing us to be from him and not seeking for more. So here we go, guys. Psalm 144, there's quite a bit there. I have my notes right here. They're printed. I can email them to you. I can give them to you on Sunday. I trust that you've had an enjoyable time studying Psalm 144 with me and finding our applications. I look forward to seeing you all Sunday as we're going to do part 2 of our soul rest message found in Matthew 11, 28-30. So until then, God bless. We'll see you then.